Hey everyone, welcome back to SwitchTop. Today we're looking at the top 15 best platformers you can play on Nintendo Switch right now. Whether you love precision jumping, fast-paced action, or exploring beautiful worlds, this list has something for you. Let's jump right in. Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 bring two of the Wii's best games to Switch in one collection, and they still feel incredible to play today. The story follows Mario as he travels through outer space to rescue Princess Peach from Bowser, who's launched his entire castle into the cosmos. The main mechanic here is gravity. You'll run around small planets, jump between spherical worlds, and constantly shift your sense of up and down as you navigate through space. Each galaxy has its own unique theme and challenges, from racing across a planet made of lava to navigating through a haunted mansion floating in space. You collect power stars by completing missions, and along the way, you'll use power-ups like the bee suit for flying or the spring mushroom for super high jumps. The motion controls from the Wii have been adapted well for the Switch, letting you point at the screen to collect star bits or use button controls in handheld mode. Both games feature over 100 missions combined, with the second game adding Yoshi as a rideable companion who can use his tongue to grab objects and flutter jump across gaps. The level design is consistently creative, and the physics-based platforming feels smooth and responsive throughout. Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac brings the classic 2002 adventure back to life on Nintendo Switch, with a complete visual overhaul and finely tuned controls. Set once again in the colorful Pac Village, players embark on a quest to recover the stolen golden fruit from the mischievous Ghost Gang, journeying across lush forests, frozen peaks, fiery volcanoes, and deep underwater caverns. Each world feels handcrafted, blending nostalgic design with modern polish. Pac-Man's signature moves, the butt bounce, rev roll, flutter jump, and Pac-Dot attack, have been reworked to feel fluid and responsive, making platforming and combat smoother than ever. Boss fights now feature expanded attack patterns and cinematic flair, offering a real sense of progression as you chase down each ghostly thief. The presentation stands out, with upgraded lighting, expressive animations, and full voice acting, giving the world more personality and humor. Alongside the main story, players can tackle hidden collectibles, time trials, and unlock bonus content, such as alternate outfits and arcade minigames that reward exploration. Shinobi Art of Vengeance revitalizes Sega's legendary ninja saga on Nintendo Switch with a stunning, hand-drawn 2D art style and modernized gameplay that still honors its roots. Players once again become Joe Musashi, the stoic master ninja whose clan has been destroyed and turned to stone, setting him on a path of retribution that spans diverse, beautifully crafted stages. Each level blends intricate platforming with fast, tactical combat, from slicing through enemies with the Oborozuki katana to hurling kunai and unleashing devastating ninjutsu techniques. The controls feel sharp and precise, encouraging rhythmic combos and experimentation with elemental ninpo powers that alter the flow of battle. Environments vary widely, from neon-lit cities to misty mountains and ancient temples, each packed with hidden paths, secrets, and amulets to collect. The game's painterly visuals and atmospheric soundtrack capture the spirit of classic Shinobi while bringing cinematic flair to every encounter. On Switch, performance remains solid in both handheld and docked modes, delivering a fluid experience that's easy to enjoy anywhere.
Rain. That's it. Make death rain.
Sanabi is a stylish cyberpunk action platformer with a unique grappling hook mechanic at its core. You play as a legendary retired veteran, brought back for one last mission in a dystopian megacity, searching for the CEO of a corrupt corporation while uncovering the dark secrets of this futuristic world. The main gameplay revolves around your prosthetic arm's chain hook. You can latch onto specific points to swing across gaps, pull yourself toward enemies to attack them, or yank enemies toward you. The momentum-based movement creates an incredibly satisfying flow once you get the hang of it, letting you zip through levels at high speed while fighting enemies mid-air. Combat combines your hook attacks with kicks and special abilities, and you need to stay mobile because enemies can overwhelm you quickly if you stand still. The story deals with some heavy themes about corporate control and what it means to be human in a world dominated by technology, with well-written characters that actually make you care about what's happening. The pixel art is absolutely stunning, with neon-soaked cityscapes and fluid animations that bring the cyberpunk setting to life. Levels are linear, but cleverly designed to test your hook skills, with secret areas that reward exploration. Shadow of the Ninja Reborn is a remake of the classic NES game, bringing back the tough-as-nails ninja action with modern upgrades. Set in a dystopian 2029, where the evil Emperor Garuda has taken over, you play as one of two ninjas, fighting to liberate your city from his tyrannical rule. The gameplay is classic, side-scrolling action. You run, jump, climb walls and ceilings, and slash enemies with your katana, while throwing shurikens for ranged attacks. You can also hang from platforms above you and attack from there, giving you tactical options for dealing with enemies. The level design is challenging and requires memorization. Enemies respawn, hazards are placed in tricky spots, and bosses have patterns you need to learn. You collect power-ups that temporarily upgrade your weapons or give you special abilities. The game supports two-player co-op, which actually makes the experience more manageable and a lot more fun. Each stage has multiple routes and hidden areas, with extra lives and power-ups. The remake adds quality-of-life features, like checkpoints and difficulty options, while keeping the core challenge intact. The updated visuals give everything a detailed pixel art look, while maintaining the feel of the original. Princess Peach Showtime finally gives Peach her own adventure, where she's the star, and it's built around theatrical transformations. The story has Peach visiting the Sparkle Theater when the evil Grape and her Sour Bunch invade, trapping the performers and corrupting the plays. With the help of the theater's guardian Stella, Peach gains the ability to transform into different roles to save each performance. The core mechanic is these transformations. In each stage, Peach becomes a different character, like a sword fighter, detective, pastry chef, figure skater, or kung fu master. And each transformation completely changes how you play. As Sword Fighter Peach, you engage in action-focused combat. As Detective Peach, you solve mysteries and find clues. As Patisserie Peach, you bake cakes to progress, and so on. There are 10 transformations total, each with unique abilities and level designs built around them. The platforming is on the easier side, clearly designed to be accessible. But each transformation's levels have their own challenges and puzzles to solve. You collect sparkle gems hidden throughout stages to unlock costumes and bonus content. The presentation is charming, with theatrical stage aesthetics and smooth animations. Ori and the Will of the Wisps is a beautiful Metroidvania that continues the story of Ori, a guardian spirit on a quest to discover their destiny while helping their friend Ku, a young owl learning to fly. When Ku is separated from Ori during a storm, you must navigate through the decaying land of Naiwen to find them, uncovering the mystery of why this once thriving world is falling apart. The movement system is incredibly fluid. You start with basic jumps and attacks, but gradually unlock abilities like double jump, dash, bash that lets you bounce off projectiles and enemies, and grapple that lets you swing from specific points. Combat has been expanded from the first game with a variety of weapons and spells, including a spirit sword, bow, hammer, and magic abilities. You can customize your playstyle by equipping different shards that give passive bonuses. The world is interconnected with areas that become accessible as you gain new abilities, encouraging exploration and backtracking. The game features epic chase sequences where you need to outrun collapsing environments or deadly creatures, testing your mastery of the movement abilities. The hand-painted art style is absolutely gorgeous, with detailed backgrounds and lighting effects that make every area feel alive. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound brings Ryu Hayabusa back into the spotlight on Nintendo Switch, blending the series' intense combat and razor-sharp precision with a modern cinematic edge. This new chapter follows Ryu on a relentless mission to contain a cursed power, threatening to consume both him and the world around him. The gameplay focuses on fluid, combo-heavy swordplay, where every strike, dodge, and counter demands focus and timing. Classic weapons like the Dragon Sword and Vigorian flails return, alongside new mystical armaments infused with elemental abilities, allowing players to adapt their playstyle to different encounters. Levels are interconnected rather than linear, encouraging exploration and rewarding mastery with hidden scrolls, side missions, and powerful artifacts. The visuals stand out with dynamic lighting, detailed character models, and smooth performance in both handheld and docked modes. Ragebound captures the spirit of the original trilogy, fast, punishing, and deeply satisfying, while introducing accessibility options and difficulty modes that make it more welcoming to new players without sacrificing the challenge that defines Ninja Gaiden's legacy. Super Mario Bros. Wonder reinvents 2D Mario with creative ideas that constantly surprise you. The adventure takes Mario and friends to the Flower Kingdom, where Prince Florian's castle is stolen by Bowser, who merges with the kingdom's Wonder Flower, transforming himself into a flying castle. The game's signature feature is the Wonder Flower effects. When you grab one in a level, reality literally warps around you in wild ways. Pipes might suddenly grow legs and walk. Mario could turn into a stretchy blob. Enemies might start singing and dancing, or the entire level could flip and transform. Every level has its own unique wonder effect that you've never seen before. The new elephant power-up lets you spray water, swing your trunk to attack, and smash through blocks, while the bubble power-up lets you trap enemies in bubbles to use as platforms. The badge system adds another layer. You can equip one badge before each level that gives special abilities, like wall jumping, starting with a power-up, or getting an extra jump. There are 12 playable characters, including Yoshi and Nabbit, who have easier movesets for newer players. The level design is consistently creative, with tons of secrets and alternate paths to discover. Sonic Mania Plus is the ultimate celebration of classic Sonic, built by fans who understand exactly what made those Genesis games special. The story follows Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles as they chase after Dr. Eggman, who's trying to harness the power of the Phantom Ruby, a mysterious gem that can bend reality itself. The game perfectly recreates the physics and momentum-based platforming of the original trilogy. You build speed by rolling down slopes, maintain momentum through loops and curves, and use that speed to reach alternate paths in the levels. There are 12 zones total, mixing reimagined classics like Green Hill and Chemical Plant with brand new stages. and each zone has 2 acts with different layouts and gimmicks. The level design is massive, with multiple routes. You can take the high road for speed-based challenges or explore the lower paths for secrets and collectibles. Each character plays differently. Sonic has the drop dash for quick acceleration, Tails can fly, Knuckles can glide and climb walls. Plus, Mighty has ground pound abilities and Ray can glide through the air. The special stages return in the Blue Sphere and UFO chasing variants, where you collect medals to unlock extras. Boss fights are creative and often reference obscure Sonic history while adding new twists. Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury gives you 2 fantastic Mario experiences in one package. The main game has Bowser kidnapping the Sprixie Princess and taking her to the Sprixie Kingdom. So Mario and friends set out to rescue her and restore peace to this fairy-filled world. The gameplay blends 3D movement with linear level design, giving you freedom to explore while still having clear goals. You can play as Mario, Luigi, Peach, Toad, or Rosalina, and each character has different abilities. Peach can float longer, Luigi jumps higher, and Toad runs faster. The standout power-up is the Catsuit that lets you climb walls, scratch enemies, and pounce from above. Levels are packed with secrets, green stars to collect, and stamps to find. The multiplayer for up to 4 players creates chaotic fun as you work together or compete for points. Then there's Bowser's Fury, a completely new open-world adventure set in Lake Lapcat, where Bowser has been corrupted by black goo and transforms into a massive kaiju version of himself. You team up with Bowser Jr. to collect cat shines across interconnected islands, and periodically, giant Bowser emerges from the ocean to attack, forcing you to either hide or fight back, using the Gigabell power-up that turns you into a giant cat Mario. Kirby and the Forgotten Land is Kirby's first fully 3D adventure, and it takes our pink hero to a mysterious, abandoned world where civilization has crumbled and nature has reclaimed everything. Waddle Dees have been kidnapped by the Beast Pack, and Kirby sets out to rescue them while uncovering the secrets of this forgotten land. The gameplay translates Kirby's classic copy abilities into 3D perfectly. You still inhale enemies to steal their powers, but now you're exploring 3D environments with the camera behind Kirby. There are over 30 copy abilities, including returning favorites like Sword, Bomb, and Fire, plus new ones like Drill and Ranger. The new Mouthful mode lets Kirby inhale massive objects he can't swallow, like cars that let you drive around running over enemies, vending machines you can shoot cans from, or light bulbs that illuminate dark areas. Each ability can be upgraded twice using blueprints and rare stones you find, making them more powerful and adding new moves. Levels are designed with multiple paths and hidden Waddle Dees to rescue, encouraging exploration. The post-game Treasure Road challenges test your mastery of each ability with time trials. Co-op lets a second player join as Bandana Waddle Dee with spear attacks. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze is one of the most challenging and beautifully crafted 2D platformers you can play. The story has the Snowmads, a group of Viking-themed animals, invading DK Island and freezing it over, forcing Donkey Kong and his friends to travel through 6 different island worlds to take back their home. The platforming is incredibly precise and demanding. You need to master DK's moveset, including rolling, ground pounding, grabbing, and using barrels and ropes to swing through levels. Each world has a unique theme, like a savanna, jungle, or underwater kingdom, with levels that constantly introduce new mechanics and ideas. You can play as Diddy Kong, Dixie Kong, or Cranky Kong, and each partner gives DK different abilities. Diddy has a jetpack for extended airtime. Dixie can hover with her hair, and Cranky can bounce on his cane like a pogo stick. The level design is brilliant, with perfect pacing, hidden puzzle pieces to collect, and Kong letters scattered throughout each stage. The minecart and rocket barrel levels are intense tests of reflexes. Boss fights are multi-phase battles that require learning patterns. Each world ends with a challenging boss encounter. David Wise's soundtrack is absolutely phenomenal, with each track perfectly matching the atmosphere of its level. Super Mario Odyssey takes Mario on a globe-trotting adventure across incredible kingdoms to stop Bowser from marrying Princess Peach. The game opens with Mario getting knocked off Bowser's airship and crash landing in the Cap Kingdom, where he meets Cappy, a sentient hat whose sister has been kidnapped to be Peach's wedding tiara. Together, they chase Bowser across diverse worlds in the Odyssey airship, from the skyscraper-filled Metro Kingdom to the lush forests of the Wooded Kingdom and the sandy ruins of the Sand Kingdom. The capture mechanic is revolutionary. Throwing Cappy lets you possess enemies, objects, and even people, gaining their abilities and movements. You can become a T-Rex to smash through obstacles, a bullet bill to fly across chasms, a tank to break down walls, or even a fork to catapult yourself. Each kingdom is a massive sandbox filled with power moons to collect, and there are over 800 total moons hidden throughout the game. Some require tricky platforming, others need you to solve environmental puzzles, and many are hidden in creative spots that reward curiosity. Mario's movement is the most refined it's ever been, with advanced techniques like dive jumps, capped bounces, and wall jumps that can be chained together for incredible mobility. After beating the main story, the game opens up with even more challenging moons and post-game kingdoms. Donkey Kong Bonanza brings Nintendo's mighty ape back in a grand 3D adventure built from the ground up for the Switch 2, marking a bold step forward for the series. The story begins when the fabled golden bananas are stolen by a mysterious subterranean force, sending Donkey Kong and Pauline on an expedition beneath the island's surface. What follows is a sprawling platforming journey filled with destructible environments, branching caverns, and lively jungle architecture that encourages exploration at every turn. Players can smash through walls, tunnel into secret chambers, and use environmental physics to uncover hidden treasures. The partnership between Donkey Kong's raw power and Pauline's agile, music-based abilities introduces dynamic puzzle-solving and cooperative-style gameplay. Each area feels alive with wildlife, lush detail, and clever verticality, making full use of the Switch 2's improved lighting and performance. The result is a visually vibrant and mechanically rich evolution of the franchise, one that blends the joyful chaos of Donkey Kong's roots with the freedom and creativity of modern 3D platformers. And that's our top 15 best platformers on Nintendo Switch. From gravity-defying space adventures to lightning-fast hedgehog action, the Switch has an amazing lineup of platformers for every skill level and playstyle. What's your favorite platformer on Switch? Drop your picks in the comments below and let me know if there's a game you think deserved a spot on this list. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe to SwitchTop for more Nintendo Switch content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.